Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to show you my filming and camera and video equipment, whatever you want to call it. So stick around. So I wanted to first off tell you guys why I'm making this video. I am actually surprised that people want to know the camera equipment that I use and all this stuff that I use to film my YouTube videos, because I know there's better people out there to ask about this video, but thank you for suggesting it. So here I am. I'm going to show you what I use. I'm not an expert in camera equipment, filming, I'm not a photographer, I'm not a videographer. I'm just a normal person that wants to make YouTube videos. Anyways, first of all, this is not beer, this is just sparkling water. Also, recently I have invested in new equipment-ish, new-ish, but it's new to me. And I wanted to share with you guys those things as well. So, first off, I wanted to show you my Moscow Moto bag. And why am I showing this to you when this is a filming equipment video? I just wanted to let you know that all of the equipment I use for cameras, filming, batteries, they're all in here and they fit nicely. Except my battery packs, I have too many of them. They're in my panniers. But I have my cameras handy, so when I get off the bike, I wanted to shoot, I have it ready and it's easily accessible in the tank bag. I'm gonna open this up and put all of the equipment out here and show you guys what I have. So in the main compartment, I have all the bulky stuff. This, by the way, I use it sometimes, but I only use it at home, so I am showing it on the video. It wasn't in my tank bag, it was just out here on the table. Ah, good girl. Oh, she's been lurking in the background, so I figured I'll give her a treat so she'll go do her thing. On the second compartment here, I have the wall plugs and I have charger cables that is not necessary for me to pull out and show you guys, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to point it out. And I am going to put this out of our way. Before I begin, I would like to thank all of my subscribers for always being very supportive and for watching my videos every week and actually joining me on my live chat every week. I have been premiering my videos every Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time because I thought that would be a good time to do it. So it might be too early for a lot of you guys, but for those that do make it, thank you so much. Anyways, let's start with my GoPros. So I have 4 GoPros. Oh, hello. So I have 4 GoPros. I started out with these. Actually, I have just one at the time. So a Hero 5. And then later on, I decided to buy another Hero 5, even though at that time there was already a Hero 7 because I was trying to save money. So I have a second Hero 5. Then finally, I went ahead and bought the Hero 7. Here is my Hero 7 in a it's called an Ulanzi case. So what it does, why it's different and bulky, is because it can house the microphone adapter that is actually, I'm using it right now. So I'm going to take a picture of my behind the scenes so that I can show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So I am using it to record right now, and you can see that the GoPro mic adapter is there with the Hero 8, and I only have one of those, so that's why I don't have it on this case. And over here, I'm gonna pan over to the right. You now see this is a new microphone actually. As always, I have all of the equipment's links in the description box below. So if you guys are interested, you can always see it there. Anyways, this is new to me. I've only used it in a couple of videos. And I like it so far. However, it's so bulky because as you can see here, It's like this whole thing, and it mounts to the table. And I'm using my phone so I can see how I look like on the camera right there, and the GoPro app. And it's hooked up to my GoPro Hero 8. So it's taking power from the GoPro battery because it's a powered microphone. And I have the TRS to TRRS adapter right here. Over here, I have my artificial light. I'm not gonna blind you guys with that. And it just helps illuminate the area better. She always wants to be next to me when I'm filming. I am not sure why. Moving on, this is my vlogging case for the Hero 8. I had to buy a different one because the Hero 8 and Hero 7 is shaped differently, so they can't use the same case. And I always carry this around to when I'm transferring from one mount to another. Sometimes I over tighten it and I can't do anything without using this. I have this little container here which is full of extra SD cards in case I need extras. I also have this Gopro Remote that's very useful when I mount the camera way behind me and I can't reach it while riding, so I can just press it. I can actually reach it and record. So it's mounted either on my handlebar or on somewhere on the tank bag where I could just easily press the record button. And from now on, I'm gonna start bringing this external microphone with me. I have an external microphone, but it's set or sort of glued into the helmet. Not literally, but it's to stay in the helmet when I'm riding. So I want one that can be taken out all the time. So this is gonna be used when I am recording and I'm not wearing my helmet. Also, I recently bought those fuzzy wind muffs, but I haven't gotten them in the mail yet. That's why they're not in this video. But I ended up buying them because I read a lot of reviews that it actually makes a difference instead of using this kind of cover. I actually have 3 of these. The third one is charging some batteries right now, so they're not in this video. But I bring at least 2 of these charging containers which can charge 3 GoPro batteries at once. Because the Hero 5s do not have hyper smooth, I try to avoid using them when I am filming rocky roads and the camera is mounted on the bike. If the camera is mounted on the bike, it should be the Hero 7 or the Hero 8. Otherwise, the video looks so choppy and it's not pleasant to watch. Next, we're gonna talk about my new drone. It's the DJI Mavic Air 2, and I actually have not had enough practice flying this, and I hope to do more drone shots in the future rides. I need to get used to the coordination of flying and panning the camera. Flying it on its own, it's not hard, but it's flying it and making the camera pan at the same time to where you want it to look, like where it looks very seamless and smooth. It takes some practice. It would be nice to have more batteries because this is the intelligent flight battery, so it's supposed to last me 30 minutes in each battery. But when you're out there, you can't really charge these batteries with battery packs. It's just not enough power or juice or whatever it is. It's not enough. It has to be charged either on the outlet or if you have a generator, which I don't have a generator that can fit on my motorcycle. This is always in my tank bag. I've had this for probably a decade now and it still hasn't died. I barely even use it, but it's really nice to use so that you're not holding your phone on your hand when you're recording and you accidentally block the microphone on the phone, etc., whatever. When you're using a mount, it's less chance of you making that mistake, because I've done that before where it's either, and that's why I have this also, when I get lazy and I just hold the GoPro and I accidentally block the microphone, and then I can't hear myself after I replay the video. So what I've learned so far is that there is really no replacement to using an external microphone. What I mean is using a real external microphone, even like this big one that I showed you earlier. Because I bought the Media Mod, the Hero 8 Media Mod, but I actually ended up returning it because I tried it out. Honestly, the sound quality of the internal mic of the GoPro Hero 8 versus the Media Mod mic on the GoPro Hero 8 is very, very minimal. It's not worth the $80 for me. So I ended up returning it. And even though it looks nicer, more seamless, the case makes the GoPro look smaller compared to this gigantic case. It's just not, I don't have that much money to throw away just for like the seamless look. You know, that's a lot of money, $80. So I'm just not gonna do that. And I'm just gonna stick to this case for now. So I use my phone a lot when I film, not just as to check the GoPro screen to make sure that it's recording, but also when it's done, I transfer all the GoPro files through the GoPro app into my phone. I do that because I actually use my phone to edit my videos. I do not at all use computer to edit any of my videos. Before the lockdown, I'm actually out more often, and I want to be able to edit videos while I'm on the go and not have to wait until I actually get home to edit videos. And I do not want to buy a laptop just so I can edit videos on the road, because I do not like carrying too many things. The disadvantage of using your phone to edit your videos is that the screen is small and you just gotta get used to it. If you have poor eyesight, that's definitely not the best thing to do, because sometimes I miss things also. But overall, it works out. I'm using a Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra. Let me just show you guys. Right here. The screen is big enough for me, and I actually have a lot of internal memory space, and I actually also have a memory card in here to top it up. However, you do eat up a lot of battery life, because transferring files also takes time, and it eats up battery, and the phone eats up battery. As for software editing, I use Cyberlink app. I've heard other people use Filmora or Adobe. I think I've tried Filmora, I've tried Adobe, and I was just more comfortable using the Cyberlink, so I just stuck with the Cyberlink, and that's what I've been using on my videos. It seems to be working out well. Over here, I want to show you guys my new setup for my front view camera here. This is actually very new, so that's why I haven't had a chance to film like this. I had to get the swivel arm mount, and obviously I have the ram mount claw here to mount it on the handlebar. I have the same exact setup, whether it's mounted here or I can mount it here on the pannier rack as well. Same thing goes when it's on the BMW. It's either here or on the crash cage, also a good location. And over here if it's facing me. In case you guys are curious on how I set up my camera while I was out there showing you the bike, this is how I set it up. So this is the tripod that I use when I'm traveling because it packs small. I am not happy with this perfectly because it's too short. I would like to get a tripod this size at some point that can actually be packed small so it's not taking up too much space. And this is how it looks like. I have my external camera here that is on right here so that you guys can hear me clearly without much echo, hopefully. While we're talking about tripods, I just wanted to tell you guys that I've had this mini tripod for a while now. It works okay, and the reason why it's just okay is it's pretty sturdy. It's not broken yet, knock on wood, but it's just too short, and I don't know the exact measurement, but it's basically, it comes up to just right here, like to maybe my hip or below. So I always have to put it somewhere in order to be able to see my face, like on this table, for example. This large tripod that I have over here, where it was mounted on earlier, this is just an Amazon Basics tripod. I've had it for ages, and it just stays at home because it's too bulky to take with me. I have this phone holder here, or in my case, phone or GoPro holder. I don't have any DSLR. I don't have any other camera besides what I showed you guys. My phone actually takes really good videos and pictures, and I think the GoPro does really well, especially the Hero 8. I mean, I'm pretty sure, because now there's a Hero 9. They come up with these GoPros like so fast, you know, I can't catch up. And I do not feel the need to get a DSLR. I don't have the money for that, first of all. So I'm happy with what I have with my setup. I would say that this setup is, if you're on a budget, none of these were bought right when they came out. They basically are like last 2 years model sort of thing. And then I wait for a sale, and next thing you know, like you get 40 or 50% off. Then I jump on it and I buy it. So all of this equipment is budget buying, I would say. I didn't want to spend too much on the video making hobby because I wanted to spend it on the motorcycle. I think you guys agree on that one too. Anyways, I think that is all I have for this video. I hope it was informative, and I hope it helped you guys too. Especially the ones who's asking me about this. I hope that I'm helping you guys by making this video. So I hope you guys like this video. If you do, please like and subscribe. I wanted to once again thank my current patrons for supporting my channel. Thank you so much. Once again, I will upload new videos every Sunday, and as much as possible, I would premiere them unless I'm out riding, because I love chatting with you guys. You know that. I'm always there at 10 a.m. If nothing's going on, we'll be chatting. And if not, please leave comments on the videos. I would like to hear your feedback, especially on my progress as a filmmaker, because I feel like if you watch my super old videos versus to the ones I make now, it's so different. It's crazy. It's so different. I actually invested more time in learning. To be honest, the only reason I have all this time right now is because I was disabled. I'm recovering now. Here's my, oops. Here's my, you like my socks? I like these socks. I'm all about these socks now. But my foot has been in a cast for a few months. So basically I was handicapped. I couldn't go outside. I am just now starting to be able to wear shoes, and by shoes I meant only these shoes. I can't fit any of my old shoes because my foot is still swollen. So actually, when you guys watch all those riding videos about that whole series of getting back on the motorcycle, I actually have a little bit of pain when I put those motorcycle boots on because they are too tight. But I do not want to spend another $300 to buy new pairs of boots just so I can fit my really swollen foot into it and ride. So I'm just gonna compromise and meet in the middle with that. Anyways, I like to ramble on. I'm sorry about that. Thank you so much for sticking around, and I will see you guys next Sunday. Thanks for watching and have a great weekend. Bye.